Greetings everyone, Arcimedes here, and welcome back to another brick-filled LEGO video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at my latest Technic creation, a working Aquanauts themed pinball machine. As you might have seen, last month I created another pinball machine. However, I didn't think it was too spectacular, and thus this is kind of an upgraded version of my previous pinball machine. So, let's take a look, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you my Aquanauts themed pinball machine. In order to give a good underwater feel to the model, I used the blue background with black stripes interspersed across it to kind of demonstrate the depth of the water. The lower you got, the darker, the blacker it was. Also, at the top, at the ocean surface, I made a nice little rising sun detail, which I thought looked kind of pretty and kind of culminated the board. Placed on the board itself, as obstacles and bumpers, I made a little micro aqua base sitting on a rock outcrop, a dangerous looking squid crab thing, a little submarine, 2 sharks, and 2 other rock outcrops at the top, to kind of give a cave feel to the underwater, to really divide out the top of the board from the bottom. To continue the Aquanauts theme, I used these octo tubes, which were a signature feature of most Aquanauts sets, to build the sides and the top details on the model. But no pinball machine could be complete without its flippers. I have 2 flippers on the board, as well as a little stopper here to make it a little easier to play, as well as the usual plunger on one side. One other notable feature is that when balls get launched behind the aqua base, they glide through a little underwater cave and end up back on the flippers. I wanted to do that to add a little extra depth to this rock outcrop. So watch while we're doing the gameplay. You might be able to see the balls coming through. Now it's time for some gameplay. We'll take a ball from the little trough at the bottom of the machine and place it in the plunger. We'll pull back on the plunger and set the ball into play. You can see, you can launch the ball into the crab's mouth, as I just did. You can also hit the sharks to score points. Or, you can launch the ball behind the aquadrome to score points. In my humble opinion, this my own creation is pretty cool. As someone who's always liked to play games with their Legos, I found this a very fun creation to make. There are so many details and so many different ways to play around with it, not to mention all the modifications, that I really found it quite fun. I hope you like it too. If you want to hear more about how I designed this model, then just click on the link in the description. I have a whole video devoted to how I built some of the Technic elements in this model, as well as some other design tips and techniques. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked this video. I hope that was interesting or informative, or at least that you like my model. If you did in fact like this video or my model, please comment, rate, or subscribe. If you didn't, then still, please comment and rate. If you really want, still, please subscribe too. Point is, I want to hear what you think would make this channel and my model different and better. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you all farewell. My name is Arcimedes36, and I'll see you next Sunday.